And there goes the straw man, Darryl Strawberry, again off left to right. And is that a spot over his head? Or is that supposed to be there? I don't know. I don't think so. Hey there, y'all. Bunkle here. Hope you've been having a great day. Hope every day is a blessed day for you and y'all. So I got here some rack packs. Very cool. 1986 tops. Check that out. Looking very good condition. Of course, Hall of Famer. Right up on top as one of the all-star cards. That's what the backs look like. So lots and lots of... Oh, Bill Buckner. We won't talk about that World Series, will we? Anyway, lots of great cards can be found in these, who knows, definitely Hall of Famers. Nolan Ryan, Ryan Sandberg, Ricky Henderson, of course, Cal Ripken Jr., some that could be possibly in the Hall of Fame someday. Eric Davis, Eric the Red, Pete Rose, who knows what's going to happen with his case. Roger Clemens, Doc Gooden, I don't think we'll ever, but still, nice card to get. Always great to get a Doc. Don Mattingly. So lots and lots and lots of great cards possible. Now, if you're looking at PSA 10 values on these, the highest value, the highest price ever sold on one of these, it's Nolan Ryan in a PSA 10. It's a little while back, but the most recent sale on eBay was $1,710.85. Now, I don't know where the 85 cents comes in, but you know what? Hey, why not? Now, I hope they didn't charge shipping on that, because just picture you have to pay $6.95 or $8.95 shipping. That's shouldn't be. Other ones that could be good hits: Ryan Sandberg, Eric Davis, Pete Rose. Common card: Dave Van Gorder, or Chuck Cotier, manager card there. Ted Power, another good one. Everything I'm mentioning is. All of those are over $300 as far as recent sales. Then you drop back down to the $200 plus range. Ripken Jr., that's around $300. Trammell, Brett, Boggs. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of possible great cards. Now, part of the reason for that is you see the black borders there. Easy to chip for one. That's one part of it. And the centering on these is particularly bad. Top to bottom, left to right, all of that. You never know what you'll find, but I got a stack of frappers over here, stack of top loaders right next to them, ready to go. So open some cards, open some packs. Let's see what we find. I think we're going to find lots and lots of great stuff. Let's get ripping. Get pack number one going here. I got to sharpen that knife. I'm just like pulling through it with that knife. And the worst part is I got a new pair of scissors sitting right here next to me. Maybe I should have used those. All right, so we got the 86 All-Star Jack Morris. I'm going to frapper that up, put him up on the Wall of Fame. I think, why not? Dave Stapleton. Now, I'm also going to be putting some of the stuff into up on the Wall of Fame and some of the stuff into frappers, but I'm going to have to go back through it, just looking for centering and things like that. Because, again, there's some commonish cards that are a 10. Yeah, they got value. So, got Jorge Orta, Brett Butler, Bob Knepper, Jack Clark, John Stupor, rear and back. Looks like he's going to be firing a pitch. His grimace is grimacing. Got Joe Carter, Bud Black, Old Mother Glenn Hubbard, Keith Moreland. Nice swing there. He's taking a full cut, it looks like. Nice centering there. Got Larry Parrish. Looks like a 1980 social studies teacher. Donnie Moore. Dan Ford. His future's so bright, he's got to wear shades. Kind of-ish. We got Tim Tuffle. Dave Collins. And Mark Salas. So, we got one card for the Wall of Fame so far. I'll wait until something else can go up on there. I think there's going to be something else. There usually is. I do see a Darryl Strawberry there at the bottom. That's a nice little hit. Very cool. Strawman. All right, we got Al Bumbry. Ooh, Willie Mays turned back the clock. Very nice. He'll go up on the wall. That's a nice card. Happy for that one. Brian Snyder. Not much PSA value. Might be some. Don Ossie. He's trying to do the Raleigh fingers, but it ain't working. All right, there we go. Alan Trammell. Now, that's a nice one. Centering is a bit sketched left to right, though. He'll still get a spot on the Wall of Fame, but no top load for you, sir. Jerry Davis. I'd say at most that's a 9. Matt Young. At most. George Wright. Greg Gross. Jesse Orosco. Great closer. Bunch of years, although that's not a rookie, but kind of youngish card. Ron Romanek. Jim Acker. Rich Dower. Mookie Wilson. All right, very cool card there. Is that his? Nope, he's a bunch of years in also. Got Ronnie Darling, tough luck pitcher with the Mets. Bad centering, horrible, terrible. Ernie Whitt. Tom Hankey. And there goes the straw man, Darryl Strawberry. Again, off left to right. And is that a spot over his head? Or is that supposed to be there? I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, I'm going to frapper these up. Let's get the wall started. Straw man's going to go definitely up there. All right, we got our Alan Trammell. Willie Mays, Barry Bonds' godfather, I believe it is. And we got our Jack Morris All-Star card. He's an All-Star, don't you know? He's a Hall of Famer, don't you know? All right, let's see this pack number 3 here. Or cell number 3, I should say, of pack number 1. I'm misspeaking again. All right, got Brett Saberhagen. Steve Henderson. Not the Henderson we're looking for, but still not bad. Donnie Scott. Scott Thompson. Glenn Cook. Is he giving somebody... Look, he's got his... never mind. Bruce Hurst. All right, we got ourselves a Dwight Gooden All-Star card. That's not the one we'd be looking for, but still a nice one. I'll throw it up next to the Strawberry. Maybe not. They might get into trouble. Pedro Guerrero, bad centering top to bottom. Jose Uribe, very cool. Bobby Wine, manager with the Braves. He's just grimacing right there. Marty Barrett. Donnie Baseball. Got a Donnie Baseball, very cool. He's an all-star too. Record breaker Tony Perez, very cool. Belts Grand Slam at the oldest age, 43rd, right one day before his 43rd birthday. He's old, but he ain't that old. Come on, y'all. Cesar Cedeno, Jeff Calhoun, Frank Tanana Banana, and Ray Burris. All right, we got pack number 1 gone. Few Hall of Famers up on the wall. All right, we got Donnie Baseball. I'll put him next to Mattingly. I think that's a decent combination. I mean, Mattingly might help keep Strawberry clean for a little while. All right, and Gooden, I'm going to put on the other side. He might be able to hang with Jack Morris. Why not? All right, get pack number 2 going here. Now, I'm sure y'all saw what I was saying on the centering. The centering of that first one was pretty rough on a bunch of those. I mean, not as bad as some years, that's for sure, but still. All right, we got 1. Okay, I'll get 2 of those open here. All right, let's see what we got. Got 2 packs here. Got a big stack of cards. Look at that. All right, Dave Winfield. Nice way to start. Shane Raleigh. Ken Oberkfell. Kirby Puckett. Very nice. Hall of Famer there. A little rough on the centering right to left. Not much, but a bit. All right, Charlie Huff. Charlie Ho. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Bob Forsch. Bob Boone. Got Tim Stoddard. Lonnie Smith. Hubie Brooks. Got some flipping going on also. Mike Scott, Houston Astros, and flippage again. Pete O'Brien. Bill Stein. George Vukovic. Tony Pena. He was a great catcher. He was definitely a great catcher with the Pirates. Remember him throwing base stealers out, like not even getting out of the crouch, just firing them down. Got Bill Dawley. Look at that. Astros is almost cut. Dick Schofield. Now, I don't know. That's not the best way to hold your bat, sir. Orioles leaders. Who's a leader? Who's a leader? Bob Melvin. Jerry Hairston. Rudy Law. Gary Woods. And the Brewers leaders. Okay, very cool. Whoop, I just dropped the Brewers leaders, and he ended up upside down. Tom Browning, Atlee Hammaker, Kevin Seabass, Chris Welsh, Jerry Reed, Chris Pitaro, the Braves leaders. Oh, no. Is that Dale Murphy? Might be. And he was still with the Braves at that time. Pat Corrales, Shawan Dunston, Shawan, and Mark Davis. All right, so we got a couple more to frapper up here. Now, the Puckett in a 10, and yeah, right to left is a little bit rough there. Maybe 65-35, maybe 60-40 if I'm lucky. But in a 10, the Puckett most recent sales, $255. So shame on that. If I'm not mistaken, the PSA 9 is something like 12. So definitely not worth looking into a fifth. A lot of these, if you don't believe it's a 10, there's really not much reason to submit it unless you're a collector of that person. And you're not even going to get your grading fees back. All right, we got Frank Williams. Pascual Perez. Don't sit him down next to Goodness Strawberry, that's for sure. Johnny Lemaster. Ed Wajna. Scotty McGregor. Tony Phillips. Ah, nice. Cecil Fielder. That's his... Is that his rookie? I think that is his rookie card. So, not bad, but not Hall of Famer, and centering is pretty bad, so he'll sit. Kirk McCaskill. Kurt Young. Tim Burke. Denny Gonzalez. Allen does not play nicely. Doesn't look like it. I mean, he's got those definitely mid-80s glasses on, and that looks like I don't know. He's definitely a gruff and rough. He's not nicely. Steve Muir, looking just off to the sunset. Mike Jeffcoat. Ooh, nice Hall of Famer there. George Brett. Bad centering again. Roy Thomas and Bill Buckner. Yeah, when the 86 season started, if he would have known, he'd go down in Red Sox history. He had a good career, too. I mean, he's like playing like 62 years there. And yeah, that one bad play, unfortunately, is what defined the rest of his career.
Where you went?
All right, let's get cell number 3 going here. Yeah, where's Latrell? That wasn't it. All right, let's see. We got 2. And yeah, maybe I'll frap up that last Jack Morris also. All right, and just get all of these out of here already. Look at that. The crinkle of a new pack of baseball cards. You could smell it. Yeah, I actually do remember when the 86 cards first hit the shelves. Yeah, that was good. That was definitely a good time. So, all right, we're going to put the Jack Morris. Now I'm going to put that up on the stack right here. Bob Clark. Mike Mason. Ken Landreau. Paul Molitor. Look at that. He's throwing the ball so hard his hat flew off. Glenn Davis. Yogi Berra's son, Dale. Ooh, there goes Doc. All right. That's the real Doc. And yeah, centering. You see, again, that's a prime example. In a PSA 10 most recent sales, $384. I think I mentioned that before. But in a 9 most recent sales, $16. 16. Another one was for 28. So anyway, that's centering. If not for that centering, I might think about it. Got Mike Wilson, Mike Heath, Gary Carter. All right, nice Hall of Famer there. Rick Rhoden, Bob Horner, part of the 1-2 punch the Atlanta Braves had with Dale Murphy and him. Claudell Washington, Barbaro Garby. Now, he does not look like he should have a name Barbaro, like the Barbarians. He's no. He looks like a pretty cool guy. Mark Langston, Danny Darwin, and Manny Trillo. All right, second sell of that pack. Mike Jorgensen, Ricky Adams, the Angels leaders. Rick Lysander, Jerry Koosman, former great Mets pitcher, bunch of years with the Metsies. Jay Howell, Jim Dwyer, Lenny Barker, Luis Salazar, and we got another turn back the clock, the Roger Maris card this time. Ugh. Still go up on the wall. Got Tim Wallach, Eckersley, very nice. Another Hall of Famer there. Don Robinson, Bobby V, managing the Rangers at that time. Cubbies leaders. Yeah, it looks like Lee Smith, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like it. Ed Vandenberg and Terry Poole. All right, let's get cell number 3 of this pack open, and I'll frap roll those up with y'all. So all in all, not too shabby of a 3-rack pack opening. Some pretty good hits, I'd say. Alejandro Pena, that's not one of them. Brian Downing. Darren Dalton. Ooh, bad centering. Glad that one's not a big one. Buddy Bell. Tom Niedenfuhr. Schmitty. Nice. All right, well, there we go. He's going up on the wall. Keith Atherton. Cliff Johnson. And come on, what's a Bunkle opening without getting a checklist? We got a checklist. I got a checklist. Pat Clements. Jim Beattie. Bert Blyleven. No Ernie, but just Bert. Johnny Grubbs. Smell Hall. Steve Ontiveros. Ron Kittle. Yeah, he was supposed to have such a great future, great career. Had bad back problems. If you look at his minor league stats, I mean, some crazy numbers there. Yeah, 35 home runs, 100 RBIs, slugging .504, 150 strikeouts. Yeah, that was pretty rough. But, yeah, that's his best year with the White Sox. His minor league career, he was definitely a big-time hitter for a couple of years in the minor leagues. But yeah, couldn't really put together much of a career because of, again, back problems and stuffs like that. If I'm not mistaken, he had like major back surgery or something. All right, we got our Bert Blyleven. Like I said, now, this was definitely a fun opening. Lots and lots of great Hall of Famer cards. Between the regular ones, you see, opening packs from 1986, I'm already turning back the clock. So getting the Willie Mays turn back the clock, I'm turning back the clock twice. So that's just very interesting in thought, I got to turn back the clock twice, so it's like fall 2 different times. And we're right at the time when I'm recording this, it's right around the time that we got to turn forward the clocks. Spring forward, fall behind, or something like that, or fall back, or fall down, or something along that line. So it is pretty weird that I got to turn back the clock, but turning ahead the clocks, and it's confusing. I could just leave the clocks exactly the way they are. There goes Doc. That was my Paul Molitor. Very nice. and finishing it up with the same way we started it, the Jack Morris All-Star card. We started it, we finished it. Look at that, came full circle. That was fun. Anyway, I enjoyed these. I hope y'all enjoyed these. Definitely appreciate all comments, subscribers, thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about these packs. Anyway, y'all take care. Stay well. Stay blessed. Bunkle out.